Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Chris. I'm here with Kathy. We go by Ginger Marvin on Instagram and YouTube, and we have another What Sold video for you today. It is Friday. The kids have been home. We've been doing e-learning, and we've gotten quite a bit done around the office today, but I'm going to turn it over to Kathy so we can start picking what sold for us today.
Hi, friends. I did want to thank you guys for some Buy Me a Coffees. Joelle bought us 5 coffees, said, "Hey, Kathy and Chris, love your channel. I actually, she said, love your channel. I actually always have you both in the background while I work my full-time job. I grabbed your spreadsheet. I can't tell you how grateful I am for you to share with this community. Thank you for all you do." Thank you so much, Joelle.
Thank you so much, Joelle. We do appreciate that. Glad you're enjoying the channel and the spreadsheet.
Yes.
We're just happy that we could be a part of your day. That's awesome.
And then Amy bought us 3 coffees and said, "I just wanted to say I downloaded the spreadsheet and I'm a longtime watcher of your channel from Omaha, Nebraska. Your channel's really brightened my days and taught me quite a few things. I've been selling for over 7 years, but there's always something new to learn."
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I am not very good at Google Spreadsheets. I get that, but I am learning, and thank you for providing it to us. It's definitely getting me back on track. Be blessed. So
awesome.
Thank you so much, Amy.
Amy, thank you so much for that. Yeah, we went to Omaha. Well, it's been about a year now, right?
Last spring break, we had a good time.
Yeah,
Went to the Children's Museum. I did some sourcing, which pretty much most of that sold, but I have a few lingering things still hanging around. One of them is a Zaya jacket that I thought was going to sell like instantly, and like every day the comps are still there about what I have it at, and it's just not selling. So if anyone's in the market for a Zaya jacket from Omaha, thank you, Amy.
Thank you so much for all that coffee, Amy. We do appreciate it.
Yeah. Donna bought us 2 coffees, said, "Watch y'all every day. Count on you to entertain and teach me while I'm taking pics, listing, and putting away inventory."
Sweet.
Give Reese a forehead kiss from Auntie Donna. She has a black dog who's become the center of her universal. Reese is very
We won't wake him up right now, but he is, he's dreaming. Oh, you just woke him up.
Not used to having kids try to pet him all day.
Yeah. He's been on Zoom meetings and stuff.
Yeah.
It's been a day. So.
All right. So thank you, Donna.
Yeah, Donna, thank you so much for that coffee.
Jane bought us a coffee, said, "Thanks so much. I just received my order." Oh, the Ralph Lauren sweater. She said, "When Kathy showed it in the hall, I knew it was coming home to me." Love your channel. I have to see what Reese is up to every day. May this be the best year for your business. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Again,
riveting, huh? Look at
No, Reese, who would have known? You were like the most popular one on our channel. He's a good boy.
He's a good boy. Thank you so much for that support.
Yes, thank you. And then Sophia bought us 2 coffees and said, "Thanks for your videos. It's always fun to see what sells, and your dog is adorable." Seriously, Reese.
It's all dog and spreadsheets over here.
I've been an eBay seller for many years, and I'm looking to expand to other platforms. I'm trying to figure out the difference between Poshmark and Mercari as far as aesthetic, what type of items sell. For example, I understand Depop's vibe and what's selling there. It's not clear to me the differences on Posh and Mercari.
Yeah.
And then asking, do we see similar selling prices on both? Yeah. So yeah, they're pretty much. I don't know. It's hard to say because we literally don't really pay attention to that. We just cross post everything everywhere. Like we don't pick and choose. Like even if I did Depop, I would probably just post everything over there just because it's the easiest way for me to remember to delist everything if when it sells. But yeah, Poshmark, I mean, I would definitely say it's like more of the fancier things. Like, you know, the higher end brands, which I don't really sell a ton of. Just like nicer stuff. Like to me, like what you're gonna wear if you're going on a night on the town or something.
More fashion driven, right?
But that's again not what we sell, and we still make plenty of sales there. I do sell a lot of shoes on Posh, which is nice because of the shipping. But really, I would just say post it everywhere. Mercari, I definitely sell a lot of kids' items, clothes, shoes, toys.
Large toys, too.
Yeah,
we feel
but again, shoes sell great on Mercari, too. It's really everything. So thank you, Sophia.
Yeah, thank you so much for that support, Sophia. Hopefully we answered. All right, sorry guys, our kids came up and interrupted, and they're home. You know, so we're just gonna.
We got all their schoolwork done. So,
we're gonna grind through this today. So.
Yeah, so my first one's an A, and I'm gonna grab the whole box because I know I sold 2 things out of here, and one of them's very small. Here's that one. Sold that. And
And typically we will keep stuff separated a little bit more, but this stuff was a little bit smaller and harder. You know, it'd just be harder to dig through a bunch of different boxes. So we just figured it was better to keep it all together since they're all different enough from each other.
So the first one that sold is this 111 Skin, whatever that is, Bright Eye Lift Gel.
Okay.
So this came in the beauty lot where I have $1.25 into it. Sold this one for $26 plus ship. So I said I had two that were worth close to $30. So this was one of them. The other one sold a few days ago.
Right.
So yeah, I think I'm probably close to $100
profit
in the profit on that deal. Yeah. So that was a pretty good pickup. You know, I picked it up honestly because I wanted a few things and knew I could make my 25 back. Not even knowing that even one of them would be worth like $30. So.
Yeah, and you're gonna make an extra $100 on top of that. Yeah.
Let me just find these labeled over here.
Yeah, and she said $1.25. That's a piece. I think it was what, a $25 box.
I still have half a bag of stuff I haven't even looked at. Like she gave me like, you know, the TJ Maxx, like when you can buy the bag at the front for 99 cents.
Oh yeah,
it's a huge
reusable
bag of reusable. It was full almost to the top, and I've only picked out 20 items from it to sell. So that's why I'm saying $1.25. Because 25 is what I paid for it all.
Gotcha.
Divided by 20. If I pull out anything else, I'll just put $0. It's the cost of goods. So, yeah. Of course, the last one. So, this also came from that lot. So, $1.25 into it's just a Bath and Body spray. This one sold for $7.08 plus shipping.
All right.
And then this one sold to a viewer, Sharon. Sharon brought a tear to my eye with this because her message said she found our channel and she's had 5 kids. They're grown now, but she also has fostered 61 kids in her life. So, and now she's just finding herself with empty arms and she found our channel and now starting to resell. So that's amazing, Sharon. That's amazing.
That's very inspirational and awesome.
So what she bought was this Physicians Formula Cucumber Mask, and it was $4.41 plus shipping. So also came from the same lot. So thank you so much, Sharon.
Sharon, thank you so much for that support and for all the amazing work you've done. That is a much needed thing in this world, and thank you so much for that. So
yeah, and she sent me a picture of her. She has one son left with her now. That is an adopted son. So
yeah.
Awesome.
Yes. I honestly can't thank you enough for that. Thank you so much.
All right. So now we're headed to AZ, another viewer sale. All right. And then this was actually also a viewer sale going out to Cindy. This is the brand Paper Wings. So if you ever find this, it's a good kids brand to look out for. It's organic cotton stuff. It retails for a lot. They usually have these really cool picture scenes on them.
Yeah.
This one, I actually got this off ThredUp when, if you've been watching your channel for a while, I bought myself a bunch of clothes on ThredUp. ThredUp doesn't really, they do returns, but if you want your like actual cash back, you have to pay for your own return label and all this stuff. So I never want to do that because I hate losing money out on shipping. So if you don't want to do that, you can take store credit for ThredUp. So that's what I did, and then I was just spending my money back. So got this from there just to try to turn my money back into cash, which I did. So I got this for $12. Cindy bought it from us for $15 plus shipping. So I'm basically breaking even on that, which is my plan all along. So thank you so much, Cindy. That is an adorable sweatshirt.
Yeah, Cindy, thank you so much for that support.
Your kiddo.
Yeah.
I haven't really said how we're shipping stuff today. Let me pull out some polys. I was going to share this code again yesterday on my Instagram, and I went, and they were sold out of the Valentine's, but she did say they were going to restock them.
Oh, cool.
So they have some other prints currently, but if you're in need of mailers, Shipping Hip has cute ones. So that's shipping in there. This I'm going to do, actually all 3 of these I'm going to do a little box. So we have random little boxes in our closet just from neighbors.
Like little shoe boxes and stuff too,
That will be those.
I would say if you are interested in picking up that next round, go follow Shipping Hip on Instagram. That's probably the quickest way for you to get that notification of them dropping the next round, I guess.
Yeah, so. And I try to like put in my stories whenever I do, but sometimes I get behind. And they do sell out, like definitely new patterns, they usually sell out pretty quick. All right, next up, Box AI. Some boys Hurley swim chunks. Got these retail arbitrage for $5 and sold them on Posh for $15. That was an offer someone sent me. I accepted. So Poshmark does take $3 on a $15 sale, so I make, what's that, $12 minus 5, so $7 profit, but I'm pretty happy with that on a retail arbitrage find.
Right.
More than doubling my money, super easy to list. So yeah, I don't think we have any more Tyveks, which is normally what I would put that in.
Because it's Poshmark.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say I don't want to do Tyveks anymore, but now I'm like, I don't want to use my pound of flat rates just in case. So I'll probably maybe just, I don't know. Well, then if I use one of my mailers, then that costs money. So much to think about.
Oh, the dilemma.
I could use a box, but that's such a small thing.
Right.
That would be ridiculous. Do we have more of those ones that you fold them up yourself in there?
Yeah, actually there are 2 packs in the closet. So we use...
I'll probably just do this then and put it in one there because...
Fold it inside a foldy box.
Yep. Next up, box L. Sold a pair of shoes. Today, yesterday was like a lot of high profit sales. Today is a lot of lower profit sales, but I'm trying to accept offers. I mention this pretty much every day. So this one, I definitely probably could have got more, like 25 to 30. These are Naturalizer, so not like a super amazing brand or anything. And I think I had almost maybe at 39, and someone offered me 20. I almost countered. I would have probably, if she would have said 25, I would have taken it automatically. But then 20, I was like, that's a little low, but then again, I would have taken 25, so I might as well just take the 20. What I think is just like, there's nothing super special about these, you know what I mean? So
right.
If she didn't buy them for me at 20, she probably wouldn't have accepted my counter or whatnot. You know, she might have, but there's no way to know. So it's either you take the money or they're probably going to find it somewhere else for cheaper. So I just took the money. I had $6.99 into them. I like to at least make $10 on something like this, but... So 20, I make 16, so it's like $9 profit. But
yeah,
I was happy with that, especially on just a Naturalizer. It's a pretty common shoe that she could find 100 other pairs. So.
Yeah.
I'll take my $9 and buy something better.
And Kathy had mentioned a couple days ago, or a day ago, I don't know, that we're kind of running out on inventory space. So we've been also working through our death pile closet, and so we're letting something go for a little bit less, but we are gaining the space, and it's just it's time to let that thing go.
Yeah, it hasn't even been listed that long, but again, $9 is nothing to like.
Right, $9 is $9.
I think $9 is great. I know a lot of people don't think your time is worth that, but I think the time I spent to list that item is worth $9.
Right, and at this point, the time has already been spent. Right? So if you don't make any money on it, then it's really not worth it. So.
Right. All right, I also sold another pair of those Clarks. So yesterday we sold the red pair, now we sold the tan pair. Again, I thought I could get around 30 plus ship on these, but someone offered me 25, so I took it. That was also on Posh. I had $6.99 into them, so I am over my $10 profit at least on those. But yeah, the red pair did sell for 30. So I definitely could have got 30, but who knows when? It could have been a week. It could have been a month. It could have been a year.
Could have been 5 minutes.
That's true. All right.
You never know. That's the whole point. You never know, right? It's all a gamble.
Yep. All right, and then this is a Nike men's, I think it had to do with LeBron James, honestly. I had to look it up because I didn't know. On the back it says Vivid Rex or something like that. But anyways, I just thought it was a cool piece. Nike stuff in general usually does well. And with this having the embroidery on the back and everything, I definitely looked it up when I found it. I only have $5.26 into it. Someone offered me 20. And also I washed it because it did have some spots on it and like the collar's kind of dingy. So I thought 20 was definitely a fair price on that. So I accept it. And that should, let's just do this box because I already built it for some reason. Oh yeah, I was trying to see if that Lego set fit in there earlier.
We've been grinding away on some listings today, and we'll go over that in a little bit. But
yeah. Okay, BA. Oh look, I can get in there without receipt.
He hasn't got out of it. It's a colder day today. Started snowing a little bit, but doesn't look like anything's sticking. So he stays in his bed when it's a cold day.
All right, this is a Mini Bowden Harry Potter sweatshirt, and it's like Sherpa lined. It's super soft. On the inside, this was just one of my son's old hoodies. I bought it straight from Bowden. I do remember having one of their coupons. Sometimes they send $15 off, but So I probably paid in the $40 range for this. I did wear it several times, and then I accepted a $35 offer on Posh this morning. So I'm making back 28 of whatever I spent on it to begin with. They didn't say they were a viewer, but I almost feel like they are. Or, well, I woke up to an offer on Posh and then a message on eBay asking if I would go lower at all, and I feel like the name was the same. So either they're a viewer and new to look in both places, or like me, I just go
Googled it. Yeah.
If I find an item that I like, I usually don't search necessarily for the exact same seller selling it elsewhere, but I search for the exact item and try to find it cheaper before I buy it. So
gotcha.
Yep. So if you are a viewer, Alicia, thank you.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. Probably just a savvy shopper.
Yeah. Alicia, if you do happen to be a viewer, we do appreciate that support.
Very much. All right. That I think would be better in a mailing box. They're a little bit wider. Cool. All right. And then we have another viewer sale, actually. AD. Somewhere in here, I hope. Where are you at? Oh, there you are. I was like, I just listed these not super long ago, so.
Maybe no longer a viewer after that.
So this is a viewer, but also Instagram friend and fellow YouTuber, actually, Allie. Her channel is Posh Athletica.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yes. And so if you like selling athletic wear, definitely check out her channel. I've learned myself a ton of new brands because of her.
Yeah.
I really am not into athletic wear at all, and it's pretty much what she
only does,
wears and knows, I think. I mean, obviously she doesn't only, I'm sure she wears jeans sometimes, you know what I mean. But yeah, she's very knowledgeable about athletic wear, so if I could just get myself to go in that section, I'd probably find a lot of stuff I've learned from her. So she bought these pants from us. I don't even know how you say this brand. I think it's Onzi. But
hey, Allie, won't you let us know how we say that?
Please give us the pronunciation in the comments. So, $20 with discount shipping. So she accepted the Posher VA offer that went out, and I had $4.59 into the pants to begin with. So thank you so much, Allie.
Yeah, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
And yeah, she is a fellow YouTuber, so we'll put her channel here. And if you're interested in checking out athletic brands and all that, make sure you check her channel out. She's the one to go to for that stuff. For sure.
All right. I think this says B. Oh, it's possible it says BD. Zara sweater. I really thought this would sell before Christmas, but it didn't. But I'm very happy it sold now and not waiting till next holidays.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is Zara. It's a girl size. I picked this up for $4.99. Sold it on Kitizen for $25.20 with free shipping. It is under a pound, so shipping costs $6.15 out of that. And then, what did I wrote down different numbers. Because on Kitizen, since I do free ship, I want to kind of explain. So yeah, $25.20 minus $6.15 minus the $4.99 that I paid for it. Kitizen takes a 13% fee plus 50 cents on a transaction. So I wrote 11. I think that's about what the profit is then. It's probably about $11 and some change after you did that thing. So I think that's pretty good for a girl sweater. And it's kind of folded. Right. I mean, I'm sure we can fit it in there, but
yeah, we can use that, or we'll find another poly or something.
All right, box O. This item sold really fast, which I suspected it would. These are some rock climbing shoes. The brand is 510. It's the first time I found that. I was surprised to find out it's an Adidas brand. But yeah, they make some not only climbing shoes, they make some really good, just athletic shoes. I don't know if they're specifically for hiking. When you find them, the soles are going to be really, really
tready,
nice soles. You're going to be these are nice shoes. So anyhow, this pair I only paid $3.99 for, and they sold for $35.56 plus shipping, and I would say they sold in 2 or 3 days of being listed. So really good sale. They are over a pound. So when something's over a pound and sells on eBay, my first thought is padded flat rate. Does it fit? Yes, those fit, which I already knew that before I even listed it. So yeah. And then if by chance they lived in Colorado, which they didn't, they lived in Florida, I think. Yeah. If they lived in Colorado, it would actually be cheaper to put them in a box. So
right.
That's just one of those things you have to kind of learn as you go. But since they lived in Florida, it's better to put it in here. The padded flat rate costs $8.20, at least with my eBay top rated seller discount. If you don't have top rated, I'm not sure what the price is, but it's probably under $9. But to ship these to Florida would have been $11 something without that mailer. So Yeah.
Yeah. This guy was just dreaming really hard.
Not making those weird sounds he makes. Get his little mouth. Okay, let's pull this last one, DG. These are bear paw slippers. So, I mean, bear paw doesn't retail for a ton to begin with, but their stuff, people like their stuff. I bought these mainly because they were like in perfect condition. They looked like they might have been worn once or so, but they were only $7.99. They were also my size, and if you're not new here, I pretty much wear slippers every day. So I was like, if they don't sell, I'll just keep them. So $7.99 into $31 with discount shipping on Poshmark. So very happy with that sale.
Very nice.
Yeah, let me see if these would fit in one of these. I already put the other item in there.
Oh.
I feel like they'll slide into a box like this.
Maybe a little too...
Yeah, I don't want them to crush on my heels, so probably a medium flat rate then. Alright, so awesome. But yeah, I wouldn't say like go pick up bear paw shoes at like $10 or $15 or anything like that. But
Right.
honestly, if they weren't my size, I don't even know if I'd have grabbed them at $7.99. But with them being my size, the condition and everything, I thought it was a good buy, and it was. They sold in about a week or so.
Right.
He's about to fight somebody in his dream.
There he goes. Anyway, so that's what we have going out today. So we'll go ahead and get this stuff packed up, and then we'll come right back and we'll show you what we've been working on today.
Yeah.
All right, guys, got everything all packed up. There's a couple more hidden back there.
Yes.
I don't know why the camera just did that. I use a gimbal and it has a mind of its own sometimes, but got that stuff ready to go and figured we'd show you what we kind of did today. We did a lot of like unseen stuff, I feel, but
I mean, that's what we do every day.
yeah.
I'm sure everyone wants to see that stuff. It's
Yeah.
just hard to record that stuff because you're like over here, then over there, and then over. You just would have to move the camera around a lot. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll just tell you what we did. So again, we're still trying the 20, at least to the end of this week, which is basically today.
Yeah.
I did already do 24 like on Sunday, which was technically the start of the week, but I think 20 of those 24 were like personal items. Our kids are our old items.
Yeah.
So
Which you're trying to like make that in addition to our 15 a day.
I was also, you can see week 1 I did 96, week 2 I did 93. So I was also kind of counting the Sunday listings as kind of making up for that. But also, I don't really want to count any personal items as my 105s. So.
Right.
Honestly, I still need to do even more. But, anyways. So 20 Monday through Friday. We did Monday through Thursday just fine.
Yeah.
All 20.
Friday's an e-learning day, which kind of made really today difficult.
Well, mostly for you. I was still able to focus.
Yeah, but I wasn't able to be up here helping, so that's...
Yeah.
And I haven't even started editing a YouTube video, which I still have to do and put up today. So
yeah. I listed 2 all the way through this morning. Those were just like, I think the Lego set and stuff that Chris had already photographed. So I just listed those, and then I photographed, I think, 18 more, but then I also remembered, well, Chris already photographed these 2. I had already photographed these 2 a few days ago, so I have more than enough.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, I only need to do 5. I might do 20 again just to make up what I'm... It's hard because we want to start the draft bank, but also I don't want to be behind because to hit my net profit goal, I pretty much need to hit my listing goal.
Right.
So, anyways, I might list more than 5 tomorrow. But I might only list 5 tomorrow. But today, I'm definitely listing all these.
And I think you're definitely going to be sourcing tomorrow at some point, right?
I hope.
As a reward for kind of getting caught up and doing all this week.
Because I'll show you the closet. I keep saying, like, we have a few more days, but I think we might only have one more day.
Yeah.
Other than personal items, which will just get thrown in the mix after I get my 105 for any given week.
Right.
So, yeah. Well... Alright, so yeah, this is just a random camera we found at a garage sale in the summer. You've probably already seen it in a haul if you've been watching us for a while. It's not currently working, but we think it just needs a battery, but it seems like untested ones are still selling around $35. So
yeah.
We're going to list it, see what happens. We only have like 24 cents into it. It was like a garage sale fill-a-bag thing, so if it doesn't sell or if it does sell and they're like, didn't read that it's not tested and doesn't work.
Yeah.
It might not work. It probably works. It looks like it's in great shape.
Right, right. And everything else.
Didn't read. I don't know. I mean, I would definitely refund them, obviously, just to like avoid a bad feedback. But I was talking to Chris, like, do we have to refund them their shipping in that case? If we listed it correctly and they didn't read,
right?
I feel like they should be out the shipping at least, and we would only be out the 24 cents or whatever for the items.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me know if you, because we don't do returns on eBay. I don't really know how that works.
Right. We would list it untested. We would show untested, and we have no returns.
Yeah, and every time anyone's brought up a problem on eBay, it's honestly almost never, but if it happens, generally we just refund them. You know, most of our items, we have so little dollars into it, it's not worth getting them back to relist, or the hassle of waiting and relisting, so we usually just refund. But in those cases, it's usually like, oh, I missed a flaw or something, in which case that was our fault, so we refund the shipping. But if they don't read, then that's their fault. Yeah. We have to refund the shipping. I don't know.
We're hoping for the best.
Anyways, right. I'm always saying these things, but then nothing ever happens.
Right.
There was something the other day that I'm like, oh, I'm so worried that they're not going to think, oh, those Jordan shoes, did I say that? I was worried because they were in such bad shape. Yeah. In my opinion, they were in horrible shape. But I listed them as beaters, and you know, I showed close-ups, and the dude left positive feedback saying, I love them, they're great, or something like that. So that's usually the case. And a lot of times I'll think something I listed as like good condition, has wash wear fading, and then people are like new, love it, thanks.
Which that's kind of a good thing, right? You you under promise and over deliver.
Yeah,
I almost said that backwards.
That's probably why we don't get much return requests or anything like that. Usually on eBay, people, if they want to put in a return request, they don't lie. We haven't had anyone really lying. They usually say doesn't fit, and then I just decline it because we don't accept returns. So.
And that's that, yeah.
These two things came from a FabFitFun box, so I just need to get them listed. This is like a cute little lunchbox thing, and then this is a blanket, although kind of a weird material. I don't want to open it because it's folded up all nice, but yeah, I'm sure I can just do a copy somebody's eBay title, because usually FabFitFun stuff is like oversaturated. Right,
that's what I was going to say. I'm sure there's plenty listed right now with FabFitFun.
Although I'm a few months behind that box coming out, so hopefully most people's have sold off by now. Yeah. This is something I've had in a death pile for years, and honestly, I don't know. If you ever find this brand in like a jacket or something, you probably have hundreds of dollars on your hand. It's like a handmade type thing in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Santa Fe. Yeah. I'm assuming New Mexico. Is there any other Santa Fe? The other day anyways, there was another city, and I would have been like, oh, that's California, but no, it was like Florida. So, there are different cities in different.
Yeah, there's like a Springfield, Illinois, Springfield. I don't know the other ones, but I know Springfield is in a lot of states.
So anyways, so she makes these beautiful hand beaded pieces. She makes jackets. I think some other stuff. I think this is about that's why I haven't listed it. First of all, we weren't really sure, and second of all, it just seems like such a.
There's
no
super
size
niche
on it, so I did measurements, but the waist is 14 inches lengthwise. That's just probably a women's small or something. Yeah. So, I don't know. Everything that was sold on eBay years ago when I looked was jackets. So I don't know if anybody will be looking for this, but I have basically nothing into it. Yeah. And if somebody is, it will sell for some decent money, I think. This is just something Chris needs to type out because I don't know what that is.
It's just a PlayStation. Video cable. So,
and then men's Under Armour pants. These usually sell $25, $30 plus ship. This is just a pair of Walmart sweats. Honestly, I should probably donate, but they're new with tag. I bought them at a thrift store for myself, but I did not like the fit, so I just am gonna sell them and probably get $4 plus shipping, but that's okay. These I just showed the other day. Finally got them photographed. Just some Columbia hiking pants, the zip off, so you can have shorts or pants. These have been in the death pile forever. They're some nice Miss Me shorts, but white is hard. I see a very faint spot here, and I'm sure there's other faint spots I'm missing, so I usually say something in the description good pre-owned condition. There's a spot in pick 4, and probably some other faint ones. Yeah. So, again, white shorts. These are Levi's. The Miss Me's are size 26. These are also size 26. So yeah, I didn't see any spots on these, but
Yeah.
this is a gunny sack dress. Not a prairie one, sadly, but
It looks like a little prom or homecoming dress, right?
Or something, yeah. So this was a vintage size 9, which is probably much smaller than a today's size 9. So I'll do measurements, but yeah, it'd be fun for just like an 80s party or something.
Yeah. Listen to some Cyndi Lauper.
I'm not really sure what this style dress is going for, but if you ever see this brand in like the prairie dress styles, that's just gunny sacks. Those ones go for hundreds of dollars.
That'd be great to wear to like a glamour shots too.
You gotta put your poofy hair up and stuff. These are Patagonia. I was trying to say men's Patagonia. Men's Patagonia, like hiking pants.
Right.
These are weird because they're sized as a double XL, which is weird for a pant. Like, that's not like a stretchy waist, like a athletic short would be XXL. But
yeah,
it's kind of weird, so I did measurements. But yeah, I actually had listed these a while back, and then as I was bagging them up, saw it's just the faintest of blue mark right here. So then I was like, well, dang it, I need to rephotograph that. And if it's anything that's like making me get out of my order, that's when I put it back in the death pile. So that's why those are not listed. But I still luckily had the photos that I had already taken in list perfectly stored. So I only just took a photo of the spot, and I had already had the title and everything typed out. So that will be an easy one.
Yeah, and that actually brings up a question we get sometimes, like what do we do with photos after we've listed something? We use List Perfectly, and they store the photos on their website pretty much forever. So
I do delete them if I've already like received positive feedback or something.
If the deal is done and like archived,
you don't have to, like, you can use their site for like different data stuff too, but we don't since we use the dashboard. But yeah, you can. I just like to delete because I get flustered when I see too much of one thing.
But it is great if you do get like a return or something and you've delisted or deleted listings anywhere.
I definitely delete the pics from my phone as soon as I list them.
Yeah. So. Otherwise our phones get completely overrun. So
yep, got these 2 scarves, Broncos, and then a LA Galaxy. What is that, soccer? I don't know.
No idea.
I know. So we'll figure that out when I list it. Pretty sure those both came from the bins at some point. These they're Wild Fox. I actually have the same ones listed already, but they're all slightly dyed differently, so I didn't want to do multi-quantity because these don't
even these two look very different.
Right, so if you thought you bought these and got these, you might be mad.
Right.
Which would be understandable.
So what we're doing is listing them as completely individual listings.
And so the other ones are already in our inventory, and we don't usually label things, but we will label these probably
A or B.
2,
and just to have the pattern with the
dashboard.
And then keep them in completely different boxes so that we don't accidentally grab the other. So yeah, that's...
2 of those. I think one's a small and a medium, but I also already have some listed if anyone was looking for something like that. This is that Pendleton scarf. That is 100% merino wool, I believe.
It's a cool pattern too.
Yeah, I really love that. If I wore scarves, I would definitely keep it. Every time I put on a scarf, I feel like I'm like sweating so much, even if I'm outside in like 0-degree weather.
Yeah, that's like hoodie weather out there for me. It's like 20 degrees.
So that Duluth Trading, I think this had a spot on it. I just got it out of the washing machine. Well, I washed it. I hang dry clothes. Do you guys hang dry clothes? At least if I'm selling it. I hang dry all of our kids' clothes, and then...
I like my t-shirts hung dry,
Yeah, I just feel like stuff shrinks. Not only shrinks, but like gets like pilled and stuff. So, and then I just fluff it out in the dryer with no heat. So yeah, and then these technically are our kids' stuff, so I really shouldn't be counting these towards my 20. But again, I have more than 20 here today, so if I just list them all, I'll just be extra, have extra, and yeah. Because these, I'm going to make money on them, but it's just my money back and not profit.
Right.
And to hit my income goal, I need to make profit. So, yeah. So those were 4 kid shirts. This was one of my favorites. It's Abercrombie Kids. 2 Riley and Cruz, and this was Minnie Bowden. So
that's a cool little science fair shirt or something.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
That's what I'm working on the rest of today. Chris is working on the video. We're going to watch Encanto.
Yeah.
Make some dinner, have some popcorn, and chill. I haven't got out of my pajamas today, so. Well, technically, I took a shower and then put on new pajamas, so.
Yeah. But yeah, the closet is...
Oh, yeah.
You want to get in there, turn the light on?
Yeah.
Show what's going on in there. It's just, we're chipping away at it, you know?
So those are those Patagonias, so as soon as I finish the rest, we will figure out how to get those sent off to them. This is that sheet that Destiny sent me, and I was going to list that Polo Bear sheet today, but I'd never really looked it over that good. I knew it had spots on it, but as we open it, it has a lot of spots
Quite a
on
bit,
it.
yeah.
And I haven't washed it yet, so I'm going to soak that in our tub with some OxyClean. Anyways, I want to do like all sheets and stuff in one day. So those, whenever I wash that and get it back up here, we'll do those.
We were talking about these jackets. I think we're going to spread them out instead of doing them all in one day, right?
Jackets are just hard, yeah. Like, it'd be really hard for me to do 20 or even 15 listings in a day if I was doing all jackets. Especially because a couple of these are missing sizes. So we have to do extra measurements. So what I'm thinking about the jackets is once I start, because I'll be sourcing, like you said, probably this next week, one jacket a day alongside whatever else I'm listing for that day. So that should be done in a week or two then if I keep up with the one a day. This is only like 10 jackets here, and honestly I might have to redonate this one. And I think this Patagonia one I'm probably going to be doing what I'm doing with these because I feel all the stuff up in here. So it's probably...
Hey look, we got one out of the way.
Yeah. And then these are my kids stuff. So again, these shouldn't really count as my normal daily listings. But whenever I have the time, same with all these. So the only thing here that's not my kids' old stuff is this. Which this and this is less than even one day's worth.
Right.
And then that's all the listed stuff. So
yeah, this is all listed and ready to go.
It's really just, I mean, honestly, if I could just bang it out, this is one day between these two piles. So that's 20 or probably even less.
But to save our sanity, we'll spread those out.
And again, we still have that. I put it in the Falcon, but we had that one bag of Goodwill stuff that's been sitting there for a while. But I think that's maybe 10 items, and then I have 2 in my car, which is probably only 10 between the 2 bags. It's mostly shoes, so we did it. I do have a lot of laundry to do downstairs, which probably holds some stuff that's thrifted and also my own kid stuff that's gonna be outgrown after I wash it. So I will be bringing more up, but not much. Maybe 10, 15 pieces. So yeah, we did it. We don't have a death pile. Well, I wouldn't have a death pile after one more day, hopefully.
I mean, it's like you have intention and plans for everything. So I think that's basically
now it's
no more
scary
death
to be
pile.
like, oh, what if we're stuck in our home for 3 days with the blizzard? What am I going to list? Which our kids, I could go in their closet any day and pull out 20 items. So,
but now we're going to be able to focus on growing that draft bank, which is going to make up for those kinds of days. So. Yep. So that's what we had going on today, guys. We're going to get this stuff off to the post office and hang out and watch a movie tonight. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the amazing viewer support today. That is greatly appreciated. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.